Hello, everybody. So for day 9 in the Love the Home You Have 31-day challenge, it's all about a home notebook. Now, I shared how I made this in a different video, and I will link that above. It was actually pretty expensive. And, you know, with the new year coming in, there was tons of things in my home that needed to be updated, including this. So I went through and I changed out all of the calendars. I have our schedules in here, new 2015 calendars. And I took out a lot of the stuff that was from last year, filed it appropriately. And here in the menu planning section, and I do have a big video on this, but here in this section, I have a ton of different recipes. A lot of them are my own too. But I can easily go right to my blog, which is why I like my blog so much if I don't have it printed out. And then there's a spot for finances and a spot for decorating and a spot for pet care and the house sitter and miscellaneous stuff and travel, all located in this book. So my challenge was not to make one, because obviously I already had one, but my challenge was to get it up to date. And I think that's something we should do with everything we have, because and on this other sheet, I have like all of our emergency numbers, so the kids and everybody else can have this, and it usually lives downstairs. But while I've been switching stuff out, it has been living upstairs. So I really do agree that this is a great item to have for any home, and it's a great project to make. And again, I will link mine above and below, so you guys can check it out if you want to see it. And I switch out the pictures and everything. So I was really happy just to get it updated. And that goes with other things in our house too. With a new year, it's time to switch stuff out. And this is all ready for 2016. So for day 10 of the Love the Home You Have challenge, it's all about reclaiming your dining room. And while I have the treadmill in here, it is still a room that we're not in very often. I actually have a litter box behind that table, because down here on the first floor, there's only a few places that we could put it. So I felt like since we were not in this room, it would probably be fine in here, because we rarely ever eat in this area. But I am going to take a little bit of time today. I'm going to dust. I'm going to clean those windows. I'm going to dust that table and shine it up a little bit more and just make it a little bit nicer. So, you know, I'm only going to take 15 or 20 minutes in here, you guys. This is not an all-day kind of thing. And I know I've shown this room many times on zone cleaning and different, you know, cleaning videos, but I'm not going to just spend all day in here. It shouldn't take any of us that long, especially if you get rid of clutter. And we don't have that much clutter in here. I feel fortunate about that. Sometimes it does pile up quite quickly, but yeah, it's just going to be a very quick pickup and just kind of making it nicer than what it is now. Okay, everybody, I am done. So I pushed the treadmill back so it wasn't at the front up here, and I scooped the cat boxes. I cleaned those windows, and I seen a BB shot in the window, which doesn't make me too happy. And I cleaned the table and vacuumed and cleaned this table. The kids came in. You can see their backpacks and their shoes. That's where we line them up at. I used one cleaner mainly for this whole room, which is the Method All-Purpose. I'm kind of out of breath because, I mean, in order to get everything, and I cleaned the treadmill as well, in order to get everything done that I wanted done in this room in 15 minutes, which included those chairs, the table, the cat box, washing the front of those cabinets, the windows, the treadmill, vacuuming, cleaning the smudges off the door. All of that took me about 20 minutes, and I had to kind of hustle to get done with it. So that is my challenge for the dining room. I know that we do not have a, I don't know, Better Homes and Gardens kind of dining room here, but you know, I need my house to be more functional than pretty. So even though the treadmill's in here and it's not, you know, your standard type of thing, the kids do their homework there at the desk a lot, or at the table a lot. I mean, they kind of use it as a desk. We rarely ever eat in here. And when we have company and we want the bigger table, we'll move it into the kitchen. So It was very, very nice to get this little area cleaned up, and now I feel better and I can move on with the rest of my day. So for day 11 in the Love the Home You Have challenge, we're going to talk about plants for a minute. I think it's so nice to have some life in the rooms, in the bathrooms, throughout your house with some foliage and some fresh flowers. And I have this one coming down off my cabinet. I have another aloe vera plant right here, and the sucker has gotten huge. Look at that. It's one of my favorite plants in the house for burns and such. And I usually have herbs in the windows every summer. And you know, it's just about taking time and making your house comfortable, nice, pretty. And I think fresh plants totally does that. So if you don't have a green thumb, maybe you could try a terrarium. These are easy to care for. They don't need a ton of sun. And again, it just brings more life into your home. So today, if you do not have any plants or flowers in your house, and it's winter here, you guys, there's not that many pretty flowers in the grocery store. Most of them look awful because they've been shipped in and sitting there for a while. So I'm not going to go buy fresh flowers for this challenge. But if you're somebody who doesn't own one plant or a terrarium or, you know, some herbs, maybe you could take today or this weekend to go pick up a plant from your local nursery or even Walmart. They have plants that are just mainly foliage. So I love plants throughout the house. We have some upstairs, we have some downstairs, and in the summer we get even more in our home. So again, plants make your home so much nicer, so much more inviting. Take a few minutes, water the ones you do have, and if you need to add to your plant collection, if you will, head out today and go find you a beautiful plant for your home. So for day 12 of the Love the Home You Have 31-day challenge, it really was more of a note to yourself and some kind of encouragement. And I not only put a note up that kind of spoke to me that particular day, which is this one: rise up, start fresh, see the bright opportunity in each new day. I put that up, and I not only put it up for myself, but I put it up to kind of motivate you guys as well. So I love some of these, I don't know, inner kind of challenges where you kind of search for inner peace of sorts in lots of different ways. And I think this is definitely, you know, a nice little task today, just to find something that speaks to you and speaks to your heart. So that's what's speaking to my heart today. So for day 13 in the Love the Home You Have 31-day challenge, it's about dressing up dinner. So I decided to make these dressed up hot ham and cheese sandwiches. Super easy to make. I plan on sharing the recipe with you guys in tomorrow's What's Cooking video. It's not even a recipe of my own, and it is so tasty. My family loved it. I served it up with Parmesan wedges and a simple fruit salad, which you'll see in just a minute. But these hot ham and cheese sandwiches were delicious, and they were dressed up because a lot of times we don't put poppy seeds and like the butter topping, and the apples and the grapes. They were delicious, and they just added like a burst of flavor, like fresh flavor, and my family totally loved these. I definitely dressed up our hot ham and cheese, and it was worth it because they were absolutely delicious, easy to make, and such a hit in my house. And I'm pretty sure everybody will totally remember these amazing hot ham and cheese sandwiches. So that's my part on day 13. I'll see you tomorrow with day 14. So for day 14 of the Love the Home You Have 31-day challenge, it's just about making your entryway, your front door area, inviting and cleaned up. Now, we just took our reef down. I don't really want to add a whole bunch right now. It's been super windy. It's been super rainy. And believe it or not, under this porch, that door area still gets really wet. So what I did was sweep the porch, kind of cleaned up and swept off those rocking chairs, and cleaned up a plate that we had down here for the outside cat. Got rid of a watering can that was out here and put it up where it belonged. Kind of hit that mat around and just cleaned this area up. And that is the challenge for today. Take a few minutes, clean up your porch. It shouldn't take 10 or 15 minutes. And add something pretty, if you will. The only thing pretty we have out here or cute is this cute little metal cat. But I will get a reef up, sometime soon. But we've just been having such strange weather. I really don't want to add anything to the front of the porch. And after Christmas and everything, I just really like it being clean. Not a lot out here, so not a lot that I have to, sweep up and all that kind of stuff. So that is our challenge today. Go ahead, post pictures of your front door if you wish on Instagram. Let me see it. Or just spend a few minutes, clean it up. It will take less than 15 minutes, I bet. And get rid of anything that doesn't belong out here. It's amazing the catch-all sometimes porches become. So that is my little bit of work for today. I'll see you tomorrow with a new challenge. So for day 15 in the Love the Home You Have 31-day challenge, it is all about memories. Now, it suggests that you go to your picture frames, that you check them out and see if they need replaced or repaired, cleaned up, maybe dusted, and possibly replace some of your photos with photos more of this time and more relevant. And I know so many of us have photos that we don't want to get rid of. Like this one of Brittany and I will have forever. And this one of us in the park. And for us personally, our family, we haven't been allowed to have a lot of pictures of one of our children up for a while because we had to wait till we had full custody. Now that we have full custody of Zane, we can totally have pictures up. And we could have had them up, but I just couldn't have showed them in a vlog, and I was scared, I would and I'd get in trouble. So what I did for this day and this challenge, I ordered some prints that I will pick up from Walgreens tonight or tomorrow. I will probably share it in a different day in the life vlog, simply because I plan on wrapping this video up to share it with you over the weekend on this particular challenge. But I plan on adding a bunch more pictures of him to our walls and to our fireplace. And, if you have a lot of pictures in your home, maybe it's time you go through them and update them with pictures that are more recent and, that have some type of special meaning for you. So, and again, a lot of them I understand not replacing because I'm not replacing these. I'm just going to add to it. So I hope you enjoyed this week's Love the Home You Have 31-day challenge for every day. I hope you guys are following along. Please do. Most days I'm posting on Instagram, a picture of the challenge. And I really, really hope that you guys are doing this because it feels good. It feels good to get our homes in order. It's bringing back just a little bit of balance, and I love that. But I'm also still sticking to my weekly schedule, my weekly cleaning schedule, laundry schedule, and everything else. I've just added this in. So I haven't replaced this challenge, or I haven't replaced other, cleaning schedules with this challenge only. This challenge is just like a benefit of an extra little bit of cleaning and a little extra bit of organizing and decluttering. It just has really helped to get our home back in order for January. So go check your pictures, check your frames out, see if there's anything you can replace, and I will see you guys next week with another video. Again, follow along on Instagram. You can find me under Kisha Jaggers. That's linked below. I would love it if you did, and we can chat. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Bye.